Okay, so it's your buddy Moody again, Great Blue on YouTube. We're gonna be doing something absolutely vile today on Quick Matches for Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Now, he saw that I placed these tribal warriors, but if we just zoom into the ground here, have a point of view where our camera returns, so we go to free camera, and we go under, there's actually, if you scroll the mouse wheel in while you're doing that, and you just break out of free camera, scroll your mouse wheel right as soon as you exit the free camera, you place really vile things they can't reach, like out of nowhere. They can't touch any of this. So let's be a little funny about it, not just instantly kill them. We're just gonna put a bunch of ice archers. We don't even need that many. And you're gonna see that they're just gonna shoot from under the ground. And we can actually get under here to see this. There's like actually terrain here. Like my other exploit videos, I'm just trying to show how to do it generally, but honestly, usually I'd advocate for some of the exploits that I show, like the assistant one for Borrow Trauma and the exploit for Hidden Deep or the other games that I've had shown. But this one is just if you're really feeling evil. Yeah, even he wants to end the battle. But you could do a lot of messed up stuff. Like, I don't even know this dude, and he probably has beef with me already. There was a bow lady that I liked using sometimes. Oh, Artemis. She's too expensive. So... oh! Well, that's how you quickly, have someone leave the game, I guess. Let's see if we get another one. I don't really see one yet. I'll pick a map myself. There's a really messed up one on Medieval too, but I think you could do this on like 90% of the maps unless they're tests. But the trick is, if you want to continue doing it, you just plant your face camera into here. It might be different in the controls for the default, but I don't know if I changed it or not from memory, but for me, F is free camera. You go in free camera. My point of view is still on that ground. So if I go down here, you can actually, you want to face down, go out free camera, and zoom in your mouse wheel as soon as you do this. And then you're able to place units down here when it's your turn and stuff. And if you do it enough, the terrain gets buggy to the point where you can just start zooming in and out of it once the game plays on long enough. You could also do this for campaigns. So like, let's say you're on a really like difficult campaign level. There's gonna be times where you don't want to use like custom content units. You want to play it fair. Well, there's technically a vanilla way to do that. So let's go to one of the easiest tricks in the book. So let's say you got Zeus and stuff in here. You're going up against like 3 Zeuses or something, and you have very few cash. You can't very few amounts of cash. You can't really go up against these guys because you don't really know what you're doing yet. But if you want to like cheese it, there's a little spot in this stairway that you could do for this map. And I learned all this just from like testing and stuff. It takes a few tries, but once you do it enough, you could actually get good enough to the point where you could actually do it consistently. Now let's assume we don't have a lot of money. But, you know, Musketeer, pretty cheap. He does a lot of power. So let's do this. I think this is in the right spot. You just sit back here, and they come right to you. And you'll get some of them. Okay. I forgot to turn off bugs. There we go. But I think it's stuck online with this, but you get the idea. Once you got your little spot, you kind of go ham, and your bullets actually go through this wall. There's no collision when exiting or exiting a wall that has no collision. Now we got 2 Zeuses. And that would basically be how you would do it technically. Even with like a slow reload time, now that bugs are disabled, the DLC anyway. Which is free, by the way. The DLC costs like nothing. You could enable that during campaigns too. But you could basically take your time and strategize using spots like these. It's still technically strategy. It's more fair in the campaign use. But if you did this in like multiplayer, then you're kind of you're wishing for a little bit of a rivalry with whoever you're messing with. They're gonna hate you for life for doing that. And some of them probably won't even know, because some of them don't know how to clip through the walls like that. But you can basically use this trick anywhere in this game. Again, like my previous opinions that I've shared in like previous videos where I shared like exploits and stuff, I would usually say it's okay, or how I think it should stay in the game. This should definitely be fixed at some point, if they ever look back at this old game. But for anyone who does download Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, gets Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, this is just one of many tricks that you could do. A particular one I really like is on a specific map that I like to play all the time. I think this is it, Renaissance. Yeah, this is where the Musketeer is from. So there's like a little wall here that you could stand in. This building particularly. Usually there's like enemies on this floor right here, but in the campaign mission, you wanted to mess with an army or so. Now, this does have problems. You may need to still lure out enemies that are like stuck in the walls here and stuff, because they'll mess with their pathfinding. But if you have like a bunch of enemies here, let's say, there is a way to get through this wall. You do the same trick like as you would with the floor. You're facing there. You want to face this way and zoom in as immediately as soon as you get out of the free game mode. And then you literally have like a little... No, I messed it up. You have like a little spot here now. There we go. And once you do that, you can kind of lure them over the water, shoot them a bit, depending on what enemy is there. And you'll be protected from most attacks unless there's like a lich or something. And you could just kind of watch them all fall into the river because they're trying to chase this one guy. And I think that's about it for this video, just showing some tricks. Should be about it.